So, you think you've seen all the best games out there? Well, think again, because today we're diving into 20 underrated AA games that are way better than you'd expect. These hidden gems may not have the AA spotlight, but trust me, they deliver big on fun, story, and gameplay. Some of these might even outshine your favorite blockbusters. Ready to find out which ones made the list? Let's see how many you've actually heard of. Mad Max throws you into a gritty, post-apocalyptic wasteland where chaos rules the road and survival is all about speed, scrap, and serious attitude. You play as Max, a lone warrior with nothing left to lose, as you build and upgrade your ultimate battle car, the Magnum Opus, to take on ruthless warlords and deadly convoys across a massive open world. The driving feels fast and intense, with explosive car combat that lets you smash, ram, and outmaneuver enemies in high-octane showdowns. On foot, the action is just as brutal, with satisfying hand-to-hand combat that's all about timing and impact. But what really makes Mad Max stand out is how immersive the world feels. Dust storms sweep through the desert, wreckage tells stories of the past, and every upgrade feels earned. It's not just about mayhem, it's about building your legend in a world that's been torn apart. If you love games that mix raw action with exploration and deep customization, this one's a wild ride you don't want to miss. Greedfall takes you on a stunning journey to a mysterious, uncharted island filled with magic, strange creatures, and hidden secrets just waiting to be uncovered. You play as Desarde, a diplomat caught between warring factions, ancient powers, and the delicate balance between colonists and the island's native people. What makes Greedfall stand out is how much freedom you have. Whether you want to talk your way through conflicts, sneak around undetected, or jump straight into action with swords and spells, the choice is yours. The world is rich with lore, and every decision you make actually impacts the story, relationships, and even the ending. Visually, the game nails that fantasy meets 17th century look with detailed cities, lush forests, and eerie ruins that beg to be explored. The companion system adds even more depth as each character brings their own story and skills to your journey. If you're into games that mix RPG depth with meaningful choices and a world that feels alive and unpredictable, Greedfall is one of those under-the-radar gems that's easy to lose hours in. A Plague Tale: Innocence is one of those rare story-driven games that pulls you in from the very first moment and doesn't let go. You play as Amisha, a brave young girl trying to protect her little brother Hugo during a dark time filled with danger, mystery, and a whole lot of rats. Yes, rats. But don't let that scare you off the way. The game uses light and stealth to help you survive, is super clever, and keeps the tension high without ever feeling overwhelming. The visuals are absolutely stunning, with medieval villages, eerie forests, and war-torn landscapes that feel like they were pulled straight from a movie. What really makes this game shine is the emotional bond between the two siblings. Their relationship feels so real and heartfelt that you'll genuinely care about their journey. The mix of stealth, puzzles, and a powerful narrative makes every chapter feel fresh and rewarding.
Where have they hidden him?
Stay down.
If you're into cinematic adventures with strong characters, atmospheric worlds, and a story that actually sticks with you, A Plague Tale: Innocence is definitely worth diving into.
climb up. I'll help you.
LX2 throws you back into the wild, unpredictable world of Megalon, a place where sci-fi meets fantasy and danger lurks around every corner. You step back into the boots of Jax, a tough warrior trying to unite the fractured factions of the planet before a mysterious new threat wipes everyone out. What makes Elex 2 stand out is its massive open world that you can explore right from the start, complete with a jetpack that lets you fly around freely and reach places most games would hide behind level locks. The mix of futuristic tech, medieval weapons, and mutant creatures creates a setting that feels refreshingly different from your typical RPG. Combat is more responsive this time around, and the choices you make actually shape the world and how characters react to you, which adds a nice layer of replayability. Whether you're negotiating with leaders, diving into deep quests, or just enjoying the freedom to explore, there's always something new around the corner. If you're into open-world adventures that mix genres and give you the freedom to carve your own path, Elex 2 is a unique experience that's easy to get lost in. The Saboteur drops you into a stylish, noir-inspired version of Nazi-occupied Paris, where you play as Sean Devlin, a street-smart Irish race car driver turned resistance fighter. What makes this game really pop is its unique visual style. The city starts off in black and white to reflect the oppression, but as you liberate different areas, color gradually returns, giving you this awesome sense of impact and progress. It's an open-world action game packed with rooftop parkour, stealth missions, explosive sabotage, and intense shootouts, all blended into a setting that feels gritty but cinematic. You can approach missions your way, sneak in quietly, go in guns blazing, or even set traps and create chaos from the shadows. The atmosphere is thick with tension but also gives you the freedom to explore, take in the sights, and enjoy side activities like races or hunting down enemy targets. If you love games that mix story, style, and freedom in a memorable setting, The Saboteur delivers a bold experience that still holds up as something truly different.
You fucking knob jockey. Die haben mich erwischt. John, I could use a hand. Keep your left up. Yeah, thanks for the tip. The barman's talking to the...
Enslaved. Odyssey to the West is one of those hidden gems that blends action, story, and heart in a way that's hard to forget. Set in a beautifully overgrown post-apocalyptic world where nature has taken back the ruins of civilization, you play as Monkey, a tough, athletic warrior who's forced to team up with a tech-savvy girl named Trip after both escape a crashed slave ship. The twist? She's linked a headband to Monkey that makes him protect her or die trying. But what starts off as a forced partnership slowly turns into something deeper, and their journey across a dangerous, robot-infested landscape becomes a powerful story about trust, survival, and freedom. Gameplay-wise, it's a mix of smooth platforming, satisfying combat, and clever teamwork mechanics where you and Trip rely on each other to get through tough spots. The visuals are bright and colorful in all the right ways, giving the world a vibrant, almost cinematic feel, and the character animations and voice acting bring it all to life with real emotion. If you're into games that deliver a strong narrative, engaging action, and memorable characters, enslaved odyssey to the west is absolutely worth checking out.
Escape pod 2 launched. Warning. 1 pod remaining.
One pod remaining.
Warning. 1 pod remaining.
Kingdom Come: Deliverance is a medieval RPG that throws you right into the heart of 15th century Bohemia with a level of realism and detail that most games don't even come close to. You play as Henry, a blacksmith's son whose life is turned upside down when his village is attacked, and from there, you're off on a gritty journey of revenge, growth, and survival in a world that feels genuinely alive. What sets this game apart is how grounded everything is. There's no magic or dragons here, just historically accurate weapons, armor, and a combat system that's all about timing, stamina, and skill. You have to eat, sleep, and even keep your clothes clean to earn people's respect. And quests often give you multiple ways to solve problems, whether you're talking your way out of trouble, sneaking in unnoticed, or drawing your sword. The world is massive and beautiful, with rolling hills, forests, castles, and towns that feel like they were pulled straight from history books, and the attention to detail makes exploration a treat. If you're looking for an immersive RPG where your choices matter and the experience feels authentic from start to finish, Kingdom Come: Deliverance is a must-play. The Technomancer drops you into a dusty, sun-scorched version of Mars, where futuristic tech and gritty survival collide in the coolest way possible. You play as Zachariah, a rookie Technomancer, basically a warrior with the ability to control electricity caught in the middle of a power struggle between corrupt corporations, dangerous factions, and the harsh Martian environment. What makes this game stand out is how it mixes sci-fi action with RPG depth, letting you customize your combat style with 3 different stances, upgrade your powers, and make choices that actually affect how the story unfolds. There's a strong emphasis on character interactions, and depending on how you treat your companions or handle situations, the world around you reacts and changes. The visuals might not be blockbuster level, but there's a rugged charm to the design of the cities, deserts, and outposts that gives everything a distinct post-apocalyptic vibe. The combat is fast and tactical, the quests are varied, and there's just something really satisfying about zapping enemies mid-fight with your electric abilities. If you're into sci-fi RPGs with a bit of flair and don't mind some rough edges, the Technomancer is a fun, underrated gem that's worth a shot. Bound by Flame throws you into a dark fantasy world where you're a mercenary possessed by a fiery demon, and from there, things get really interesting. As the protagonist, you have to navigate the consequences of this possession, balancing your humanity with the fiery powers you've gained. The game mixes action-packed combat with deep role-playing elements, allowing you to customize your abilities and weapons while also making moral choices that affect your relationships with allies and the story itself. The combat system is smooth, with options for both melee and ranged attacks, plus the ability to switch between stances to suit different situations. What really makes Bound by Flames stand out, though, is its ability to make you feel the tension of the demon's influence. Every choice you make in terms of power or morality can either help or hurt your character, and the story feels deeply personal as a result. The world is dark and atmospheric, filled with epic battles against monstrous foes, but it also has moments of quiet exploration and character building. If you enjoy story-driven RPGs where your decisions matter, tough combat, and a compelling fiery twist on traditional fantasy, Bound by Flame is definitely worth a look. Evil West is a wild, over-the-top action game that lets you step into the boots of a badass vampire-hunting cowboy, ready to take on a nightmare world full of monstrous creatures. You play as Jesse Rentier, a member of a secret government organization tasked with hunting down the supernatural evil that's threatening humanity. What makes this game stand out is its fast-paced, brutal combat that blends traditional melee attacks with high-tech weaponry. The fighting feels satisfying and dynamic, with plenty of opportunities for you to unleash devastating combos and unleash the full power of your character's abilities, all while mowing down hordes of vampires and other grotesque creatures. The visuals are striking, with dark, gritty environments that look like they're straight out of a graphic novel, and the mix of Western themes with supernatural horror creates a unique, immersive world. As you progress through the game, you'll uncover an engaging story with unexpected twists, and the characters you meet along the way help keep things fresh. If you're into high-energy action games with a fun, campy story, awesome combat, and an unforgettable mix of genres, Evil West is a must-play that's sure to keep you hooked.
Smells of ticks. The gathering must be close by.
Risen 3, Titan Lords is a classic action RPG that takes you on a thrilling adventure across a vibrant open world filled with pirates, mythical creatures, and dark magic. You play as a character who's been resurrected after losing his soul, and your mission is to reclaim it while dealing with a looming threat of titans bent on wreaking havoc. The gameplay is a mix of exploration, questing, and combat, with a unique class system that lets you choose your playstyle, whether you want to wield swords, magic, or even become a master of both. The world is richly detailed, from lush forests to stormy seas, and every location has its own secrets waiting to be uncovered. Combat is satisfying, offering a mix of strategic choices and action-packed fights against both human enemies and terrifying beasts. One of the standout features of Risen 3 is the sense of freedom. It's up to you whether you'll help or hinder the factions you encounter, and your decisions shape the story in meaningful ways. The game's visuals, while not cutting edge, have a charming old-school RPG feel that gives it a unique personality. Whether you're exploring ancient ruins, sailing the high seas, or battling powerful titans, Risen 3 offers a fun, engaging experience with enough depth to keep you coming back for more. If you love a good fantasy adventure where you're free to carve your own path, Risen 3 is a hidden gem you'll definitely want to check out. Binary Domain is a thrilling, fast-paced third-person shooter that takes you to a dystopian future where robots have become so advanced they're almost indistinguishable from humans. Set in 2080, you play as Dan Marshall, a member of an elite task force sent to investigate a mysterious uprising of these hollow children, robots that have gained sentience. What makes this game stand out is its combination of intense action, tactical shooting, and a compelling, emotionally charged story. The gameplay offers a mix of cover-based combat and explosive gunfights, but what really sets it apart is the dynamic squad system, where your decisions impact how your teammates interact with you. The visuals are solid, bringing a futuristic, gritty world to life with detailed environments and high-tech robotic enemies that feel both menacing and lifelike.
They can't tell friend from foe after a solid headshot. Go on, blow their metallic brains out.
The AI in the game is smart, making combat engaging as you and your team strategize to take down waves of relentless machines. The story is thought-provoking, touching on themes of humanity, loyalty, and what it means to be alive, which adds a deep layer of emotional connection to the action. If you're a fan of sci-fi, action-packed shooters with a great narrative, Binary Domain is a game you won't want to miss. It's a hidden gem that blends exciting combat with a gripping story, all wrapped in a unique, futuristic setting.
Shit, there's no end to this. The gate's open! Come here! I mean now! Man, they just don't give up!
Remember Me is an action-packed, narrative-driven game set in a futuristic world where memories can be erased, altered, or even stolen. You play as Nilin, a skilled memory hunter who wakes up with no recollection of her past and must fight to regain her memories while unraveling a conspiracy that could change the future. The gameplay is a mix of fluid combat, mind-bending puzzle solving, and platforming, with a focus on creating unique memory remixes, sequences where you alter someone's memories to change their perspective or even the course of events. What makes this game stand out is its creative take on storytelling, as the plot is deeply intertwined with the concept of memory and identity, pushing you to think about what makes us who we are. The visuals are stunning, with vibrant, futuristic cityscapes and a distinct art style that blends sleek technology with gritty urban environments. The combat system is stylish and rewarding, offering a mix of melee attacks, combos, and environmental interactions that keep things fresh. Plus, the world building is top-notch, with a rich backstory and characters that make you feel connected to the world you're exploring. If you're into mind-bending narratives, unique gameplay mechanics, and immersive environments, Remember Me is a game you should definitely dive into. It's a hidden gem that's not just about action, but about what happens when we lose our grip on the very memories that define us. Necromunda Hired Gun is an adrenaline-pumping, first-person shooter that throws you into the chaotic, grimy underworld of the Necromunda Hive City, where you take on the role of a mercenary bounty hunter. As a hired gun, you'll navigate a dangerous world full of rival gangs, deadly creatures, and a slew of enemies, all while hunting down high-value targets for the right price. The game offers fast-paced, action-packed combat with a variety of weapons, including guns, explosives, and even a cybernetic dog companion to help you in battle. What makes the gameplay stand out is its combination of parkour-like movement, intense gunfights, and the ability to upgrade both yourself and your equipment, allowing you to become a true force to be reckoned with. Visually, the game nails the gritty dystopian feel of the Necromunda universe, with dark, industrial environments, detailed character models, and explosive action that keeps you hooked. The story is filled with twists and turns, drawing you deeper into the web of power struggles and gang warfare, while the high-speed combat and strategic elements like leveling up and choosing your playstyle keep things exciting. Whether you prefer to go in guns blazing or take a more tactical approach, Necromunda Hired Gun offers plenty of room for you to carve your own path through the dangerous streets of the Hive. If you're a fan of fast combat, customization, and a rich, action-heavy experience, this is definitely a game worth checking out. Hellpoint is an intense, dark sci-fi action RPG that immerses you in a twisted, abandoned space station where reality and the supernatural collide. Set in the aftermath of a cataclysmic event, you play as an experimental subject waking up to a world in chaos, with mysterious entities lurking around every corner. The game mixes fast-paced combat with a haunting atmosphere, drawing inspiration from the challenging Souls-like formula. You'll engage in brutal tactical combat against grotesque enemies, using a wide variety of weapons, upgrades, and special abilities to survive. What makes Hellpoint unique is the way it seamlessly blends high-stakes combat with an eerie, interconnected world that encourages exploration. As you venture through the desolate space station, you uncover dark secrets, discover new areas, and face off against horrifying bosses, all while battling to uncover the truth behind the station's fall. The game's dynamic, real-time combat is balanced with a strategic edge, where each fight feels meaningful and every decision can lead to life or death. The visuals are beautifully eerie, with detailed environments ranging from claustrophobic corridors to vast open spaces, all set against the backdrop of an unsettling sci-fi universe. With its deep lore, immersive world building, and challenging gameplay, Hellpoint offers an unforgettable experience for players who enjoy exploring dark, atmospheric worlds while testing their combat skills to the limit. If you're up for a challenge and love a good mystery, Hellpoint will keep you hooked from start to finish. Immortals Phoenix Rising is a vibrant, action-packed adventure that takes you deep into Greek mythology with a fresh, playful twist. You play as Phoenix, a young hero on a mission to save the gods of Olympus and the world itself from an evil curse. The game combines the best elements of open-world exploration, puzzle solving, and action combat, all wrapped in a colorful, cartoony art style. As Phoenix, you'll explore beautiful landscapes, from lush forests and towering mountains to ancient temples and mysterious caves, all while battling mythical creatures like cyclopes, harpies, and minotaurs. The combat is fast and fun, with a variety of weapons and powers you can unlock to take down enemies with style, and the puzzles you encounter are clever and satisfying to solve. What really sets Immortals Fenyx Rising apart, though, is its storytelling. With a light-hearted and humorous tone, the game's characters and witty narration bring the ancient gods to life in a way that's entertaining and engaging. You'll solve ancient riddles, gain new abilities, and unlock powers that let you traverse the world with incredible freedom, like flying or lifting massive objects. The world feels alive with tons of secrets to discover and a constantly evolving adventure that keeps things exciting. Whether you're soaring through the skies, solving challenging puzzles, or facing off against epic bosses, Immortals Fenyx Rising delivers an experience that's both relaxing and action-packed, making it perfect for anyone looking for a thrilling, fun, and visually stunning game to dive into. Rogue Trooper Redux is a remastered version of the classic tactical shooter that takes you deep into a gritty, post-apocalyptic world packed with action and strategic gameplay. You play as Rogue, a genetically engineered soldier with a mission to avenge his fallen comrades in the midst of a brutal war on the toxic planet of New Earth. What makes this game stand out is its blend of intense third-person shooting action with clever tactical elements, where you can plan your approach to combat or just dive right in guns blazing. The remastered visuals breathe new life into the original game, with vibrant environments, detailed character models, and explosive effects that make every firefight feel exciting. The standout feature is the inclusion of Rogue's 3 loyal biochips, each of which provides unique abilities and strategic advantages, from providing support fire to scanning the environment for enemies. As you progress, you'll uncover the mystery of your fallen comrades while battling fierce enemies across different terrains, from open battlefields to tight, claustrophobic bunkers. The gameplay is a great mix of stealth, action, and strategy, with plenty of opportunities to experiment with different combat styles. Whether you're sneaking past enemy patrols or engaging in heavy firefights, Rogue Trooper Redux offers a thrilling ride that's both nostalgic for veterans and exciting for newcomers. It's a solid pick for anyone looking for a mix of classic action, clever tactics, and a rich story in a visually stunning world. Deliver Us. The Moon is a captivating adventure game that takes you on an emotional and thought-provoking journey into space. Set in a future where Earth's resources are depleted, you play as an astronaut on a critical mission to the Moon, aiming to restore power to the planet by unlocking its secrets. The game combines puzzle solving, exploration, and a gripping narrative as you navigate abandoned lunar bases, repair equipment, and uncover the mystery behind humanity's retreat from the Moon. What makes this game stand out is its stunning visuals, with breathtaking, realistic environments that immerse you in the quiet, desolate beauty of space and the Moon's surface. The atmospheric soundtrack complements the tension of the narrative, building a sense of isolation and urgency. As you explore, you'll solve environmental puzzles and interact with advanced technology, all while piecing together a touching story about human survival, sacrifice, and hope. Deliver Us. The Moon offers a fresh experience with its blend of space exploration and deep, introspective storytelling. giving players a unique chance to feel what it might be like to be alone in the vast emptiness of space, fighting for a better future. With its immersive atmosphere and emotionally driven plot, it's a game that invites you to reflect on the future of humanity while delivering a thrilling, one-of-a-kind experience. Blacktail is an enchanting and mysterious action-adventure game that immerses you in a dark, fantastical world inspired by Slavic folklore. You play as Yaga, a young witch who's struggling to uncover the truth about her past while facing the trials of an unforgiving forest filled with dangerous creatures and ancient secrets. The gameplay blends exploration, archery, and magic, allowing you to craft spells and weapons to fight off enemies, solve puzzles, and uncover hidden treasures. What really sets Blacktail apart is its stunning visual style, with vibrant, painterly graphics that bring the world to life, capturing both the beauty and the danger of the forest. You'll get to explore lush environments from dense woods to eerie ruins, all while learning to harness your growing magical powers. The game also lets you make important choices that affect your story and the development of Yaga's powers, making each playthrough unique. Blacktail's engaging narrative, rich atmosphere, and deep connection to folklore offer a refreshing mix of adventure and role-playing, giving you a fresh, magical experience that's both exciting and thought-provoking. Whether you're drawn in by the captivating story or the satisfying gameplay mechanics, Blacktail is a game that will keep you hooked as you dive deeper into its mystical world.
Your blood won't go to waste. It shall float.
Aragami 2 is a thrilling stealth action game that lets you step into the shoes of a powerful shadow assassin in a beautifully crafted world inspired by Japanese mythology. You play as an Aragami, a mysterious warrior with the ability to control shadows, and your mission is to free your people from the tyranny of a ruthless empire. The game offers a unique mix of stealth and action, allowing you to use your shadow powers to sneak past enemies, teleport through darkness, and take down foes in creative ways. What makes Aragami 2 stand out is its emphasis on fluid, tactical combat, where you can combine your shadow abilities with martial skills to outsmart enemies and navigate intricate environments. The visuals are stunning, with stylized, atmospheric landscapes that perfectly capture the essence of traditional Japanese art and architecture, making the world feel alive and immersive. The game also introduces co-op multiplayer, allowing you to team up with friends and experience the story together, adding even more excitement and replay value. With a captivating story, fast-paced gameplay, and a unique shadow-based combat system, Aragami 2 offers an engaging and fun experience that will keep you on the edge of your seat as you work your way through the shadows to unravel the mysteries of your world. Whether you're a fan of stealth games or just looking for an exciting adventure, Aragami 2 is definitely worth a try. And that's a wrap on our list of 20 underrated AA games that are surprisingly incredible. I hope you found some new gems to add to your gaming library. I'd love to hear what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's chat about which ones stood out to you the most. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more awesome content here on proawplayer. Oh, and next up, we're diving into some hidden gems that are way better than some AADA titles. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Catch you in the next video.